In the last video, we saw how we can score using the MSCL app, and we left the scoring midway into the second innings. Now that is a very common scenario. Folks who are from the batting team would most likely be scoring, and they might have to go on the field to field during the second inning, in which case they won't be able to finish the entire scoring. Let me show you how you can use the app to continue scoring and still complete the entire scoreboard. Let's go now and look at this. I have intentionally signed in as some other user and not as myself. I would go now to score and show you what I'll be seeing on this page. As you can see on this page, I can see two games, one that has already under progress and it says copy from Ankit, and the other one says start scoring. At this stage, this new user can start scoring from scratch or start by copying from wherever I had left the scoring app at. That exactly is what I would like to do for this one. So if I say copy from ankit@asmakam.com, I'm now taken to exactly where we had left the game. Which means that if one player scores the game till one half of the inning, someone else can take from that point on and finish the game scoring. Now, I had also shown you guys on the live page that this game is there. Now let's go and see if we can see two scorers. As you can see, there is one scorer, that was me, and now there is another scorer. Now, folks who would be following this will not be able to see any updates because the player would now be on the ground and probably fielding. But now, folks can go to this one, and this is where we'll be able to see all the updates that we make from now on in the app. Let's do that. Let's keep adding some runs here. I'm going to have Rafiq bowl the next one. Let's get a white, a few runs. Let's pick a third bowler. Let's pick a fourth bowler. Let's have a cotton bowl. Batsman. Next batsman would be Curtis. Since it's cotton bold, we don't need to enter who basically was the bowler because we know it was Yashwant, and so it will be cotton bold Yashwant. Let's have another wicket. This time we'll have LBW. Next batsman. There we go. Let's continue. And finally, the last over. At this stage, you can see that it says Eagles Cricket Club C won by 6 runs, which means the game is over and we can now submit this scorecard. Let me go ahead and submit this. Now it says the scorecard has been submitted for approval. At this stage, this particular scorecard will be available for the club admins to edit, make changes, log all the changes that they make, and then finally submit for approval or approve that. Only once it is approved that we would see changes made to all the stats and all the basic scorecard will be available from the schedule page. So our part here is done. Let's go to the website and see what we can do there. Over here, let me go to the clubs, our club. I'm going to log in. I'm going to the admin panel. We can go to the submit scorecard. And you can see that here's the game we were talking about, which is scored by two people, Ankit and the AAA. And we can come here and say edit scorecard. While it takes its time, we'll show you why it takes a little time for it to be ready for this. Okay, from this point, we can go to these tabs and see what the scorecard has been. And as I come here, I see that I do not have all the details here. Whereas if I come to scorer AA at bbb.ccc, I can see all the details here because we had copied over from the first scorer and added scoring on top of that. This looks like a much complete scorecard. So for the final scorecard, I can come here and select copy from scorer AAA at bbb.ccc. Once we do this, it's going to load that entire scorecard onto this page. As you can see, now we have all the stuff copied over from, and now we can tweak stuff. All these edit signs are for us to make any changes. However, the only edit I want to make is that actually, for example, say Chirag and my name were swapped. So I'm going to come here, change this to Chirag, and change this to Ankit. As you can see, the rows that are updated are highlighted in green. Now, upon making these changes, of course, Chirag is not going to be happy about scoring the students. Sorry, Chirag. But it shows and highlights what changes were made. The admin can come here and log that event. If only I can type it correctly, and mark it save. At this stage, this scorecard would go to the league admin for approval purposes. Once the league admin approves that scorecard, we would see all the stats, standings, statistics, net run rate, all of those change. And we would be able to see the scorecard linked. I hope this video shows how you can have different scorers score the same game so that either the battery being low or someone need to leave the field should not basically stop anyone from scoring the game. And once it is scored and submitted, how the club admin can go in, make the tweaks, and then submit the scorecard for league admin to approve. Thank you.